Welcome to our kickoff call. I'm super excited. I am Ashley. I'm either your coach or you might have a different coach, but we're all on the same team. We come together. So I have been coaching for 3 years, actually almost 3.5 years, and I absolutely love what I do. I never in a million years would have ever thought that this was what I was going to be doing. I was a first grade teacher prior to this, and my heart belongs to just helping people. And this was a perfect opportunity for me. So I wanted to have this call so you guys know what to expect and know kind of what's going to be happening. I usually do these calls. We usually go through, so on Monday we'll have a week of preseason, and then I usually do the kickoff call that following Sunday night. So usually like a week from today, whatever it is, my brain is gone. But I'm actually leaving the country here on Wednesday for a week. I will still be around. I'll still see all the posting and everything like that. But no, if I'm not instant getting back to you, it's because my phone's in the hotel room and we're going to the Dominican Republic. So my phone won't be necessarily on me at that time, but they are other coaches in this group who can help answer your questions as well. I'm not leaving you high and dry by any means. Like I say, I still have access to my internet. I'll still have access to all that. It just might not be as instant as I usually would be. And so realize that. So I wanted to tell you a little bit before we get going about my journey and what happened in 60 days. Because I want you guys to see what's possible. This is guaranteed. You will see success if you show up and you do what we tell you to do. This is a lifestyle. Welcome to it. There is going to be ups and there's going to be downs and there's going to be highs and there's going to be hard days and hard times. But that's what makes it a lifestyle. And this is what's different from all those other things. I was the professional yo-yo dieter before this. I tried so many things, and some things worked temporarily for me, but I failed because they weren't sustainable. I had cut crazy carbs, cut carbs completely out of my diet. I was eating super low calories, so I was grumpy all the time, and stuff like that. And so it took its toll. And, there's going to be days that you don't want to work out. And there's going to be days that you wake up excited to work out. And there's going to be days that you're tempted to eat a cookie and you didn't think about it the next day. And that's what makes it the lifestyle. I don't get up every day super excited to always work out, and know that, like, I'm human, I'm real. And, but it's become a lifestyle. Those days I don't want to, the hardest part of that is hitting that play button sometimes. And once I get going, have I ever regretted it? No. But just like anyone else, I try and talk myself out almost daily. I try and make excuses for myself, but I get it done. And it's just like anything else in life. Sometimes you don't like changing the kids' diapers. You don't like making dinner. You don't like scrubbing toilets. You don't like going to work, but you do it because it's a lifestyle. And so realize that there's also going to be some amazing victories that happen. And they won't always be on the scale. Some of it might be victories like I haven't had a Coke in a week, or my wedding ring slipped off while I was cutting dinner, or so many things. And that's what this group is here, is to help celebrate those amazing victories, but to also share those struggles that you're having. There's nothing better than for me as a coach to hear someone say, hey, I don't understand this, or I'm struggling with this. That's what we're here for, is to help you make sure that you're reaching those milestones and reaching those goals, and never, ever feel like I'm too busy for you. That's what I am here for. So if you have a question, if you want to ask me directly, message me, or message your coach. There's that group chat we have now where if you're like, can I eat a spinach tortilla? What container would that be? All those kind of questions. Ask it in the group chat. You guys will become such good friends as you guys go through this journey together. And it becomes an amazing process. And lean on one another. That's the best part. And the missing key to so many things that I tried before is I tried out home workouts, but they didn't work because I didn't have accountability. I had no one to check in with. I had no one to help support me and motivate me and keep me going when it got harder on some days. And so that's what it's here for. So I'm actually going to share my screenshot. Tomorrow is going to be one of the hardest days for most of you, and that is going to be taking your before pictures. I bawled in front of my husband when I had to take my before pictures because I was at an ultimate low. I was at my highest weight. I was over 200 pounds. Feeling super miserable about myself, feeling lousy, feeling like I wasn't worth it, that I was just destined to be this way. I did it to myself. I had all these things that I had to work through. And I want you to see my before and after pictures. And I want you guys to, the before and after pictures are awesome. And the reason why I share this with you is I want you to see the difference. The physical appearance, that's the wrong window, was nice. But I want you to see the difference mainly, in all honesty, is my smile. You can see everything come back. This was 60 days. I started mine October 1st of 2013 was when I started my personal transformation. And, as I went on, let me see if I can switch this. You can really see the difference from the inside out. And that's what this transformation is about, is coming from the inside out. And I don't know why it's not kicking over here. One sec. There we go. So here's another example. This is such a forced smile. I was miserable. I was, unhappy. I was, miserable from the inside out. And you could see that in that smile. And then you can see as time went on, yes, I lost fat, which was amazing. But what good is a transformation if you don't feel amazing from the inside out? We want you guys to recognize that person when you look in the mirror. And, you can lose 100 pounds. And if you don't love who you are, that's what, I don't want to say what good is a transformation because that's still amazing, but you've got to feel good from the inside out. And so over this process, this was, again, those 60 days. You can see just how things have changed. And so I want you guys to realize, like, tomorrow is going to be tough to take those before and after pictures, but they're so cool to look back on and say, never again. And any coach, I know I see Alma's face right now. Alma's another coach here tonight. She has an amazing transformation picture too. And it doesn't matter what program you do. As long as you stick with one program and you do it from start to finish, you're going to have the same results. People ask me all the time, what's the best program to get the most amount of weight off? Really? It's the one that you love, and you're going to get up and do day after day after day. When you don't want to work out, you get up and say, hey, at least I get to work out to Turbo Jam today. And so realize that as well. So feel free to unmute yourself if you have any questions. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to just kind of dive right on in. I'm going to share my screen again with you. So you guys kind of know what to expect during the challenge. You guys should all have been added into the Beachbody Challenge Tracker app. Now, this is different from the Beachbody On Demand app. The Tracker app allows you to track your progress every single day. And so I do weekly prizes every single week for you guys. So at the end of the week, we have points for you guys to add your points up. I don't do it by weight loss because everyone has different goals. Some people are trying to gain weight. Some are trying to lose. Some are trying to add muscle. Everyone has different health and fitness goals. So I don't do it by weight or anything like that to earn your points. You get points by simply working out, doing your Shakeology, getting your water in, and everything else. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you. You should all be added into, I'm going to share my screen again with you. You guys should all be added into my homepage. My internet is, I don't know if it's being slow or what right now. Let me exit out of this and go to my homepage. So it's called Drive Your Life Project with Ashley's Tribe. And in here, I want to show you a couple things. So a couple things I want to go over. Over in the File Hub, the reason why I created this page was so you guys have resources at your fingertips. And you guys can print these resources and use them. Because on the app, there's a place for files, but unless you have a phone that can print with a printer, like can attach to a printer using your phone, you aren't able to print them. So in the Files tab over here, you're going to find a couple documents. And I want to go over these documents so you understand. There's a blank fitness and meal planner. So if you want to print that out, and you'll do that during preseason, you'll use this a lot. I have this, how to deal with emotional eating, and then a challenge group point tracker. This is where this is what you need to print to keep track of your points. Now tomorrow is preseason, and so your points won't start until next Monday, but you can get, so I do prizes every week, and then I do a bigger prize for the winner at the very end of the challenge. So this kind of explains how you are going to earn points. And I'm going to I'm going to skip this page because I'm just going to tell you how it works. But it's super easy to keep track of your points. Here is your bonus points. So this week, you're not going to be tracking your everyday points, but you want to get this stuff done to count towards your overall points at the very end of the challenge group. So again, these points will not count toward your weekly points, just your total challenge points. You complete preseason. So if you complete every single day this week, you're going to get those 10 points. If you take a 30-day picture and your before pictures, that's part of preseason, you're going to get 10 points. And if you share at the very end your biggest success over this, along with the after picture, you're going to get 10 points there. And so this is how you earn your daily points. Every day in the app, not on the Facebook group, but the app, so the Beachbody Tracker app, you have the opportunity to log your workout and to log your Shakeology. I'm going to challenge you to take a selfie, like your post-workout selfie, or a you drinking your Shakeology, or a picture of your Shakeology, because part of loving you from the inside out is truly loving who you are. So you're going to see me, I look like crazy right now because I took a nap after church, but you're going to see this straight up bedhead, mascara running down my face when I drink my Shakeology, because I drink it first thing in the morning. And so realize that I'm not trying to get the perfect selfie or anything like that. You're going to see the real raw, this is who I am girl. And so I challenge you, because it's part of the overall health. And we want you to be not just physically healthy, but emotionally healthy, socially healthy, spiritually healthy. It really is all about the total health and not just the number on the scale. That's the last thing. That's not the last thing that matters, but really that number is just a number on the scale. And so every single day, there's going to be a morning challenge. It'll be posted at 4 o'clock in the morning. So those who get up early and go to work and all that will have access to it first thing. And each day is a different thing. Like Monday's Make It Happen Monday. Tuesday is a selfie day. Wednesday's I want to say water challenge, or maybe it's thirsty Thursdays. Wednesday is a fitness challenge, an added fitness challenge for the day. Thursday is Thirsty Thursday, so getting your water in for the day. And then Friday's Fun Fact Friday, so it's just, something fun and interesting about you. There'll be a post about. Saturday is meal planning for the weekend, so you can be ready for the following week. And then Sunday is Celebrate Success. And, you get to tell us your biggest success for the week, whether it was, you lost weight, you didn't give into your cookie, you traveled, and you stuck to your meal plan, whatever it is. You also get a point for personal development. Now, when I heard this, I was like, that is weird. Why I'm not reading personal development? And my life has changed through reading personal development. What is it? It's reading or listening to something that makes you better. I have always struggled with self-esteem. I had a rough middle school and high school years, and I, just struggled with self-esteem so much. And and it's affected different areas of my life. And so I love reading, like Brene Brown is her name, and she talks about like loving you or who you are and everything. But one of the things in the book I'd highly recommend, there's a free link up here at the very top. It's called The Compound Effect. Highly, highly, highly recommend you starting it ASAP. It's a super easy read. It's like 6 chapters and like there's big old gaps. I'm a first grade teacher, so it doesn't have pictures. A lot of times it doesn't interest me. But this is an amazing book, and my life changed due to this book. And it has to do with weight loss, and it has to do with just life in general. And the book is really about how small and simple things, great things are brought to pass, right? So, for example, you having a donut tomorrow isn't going to affect the scale. You'll step on the scale and you may stay the exact same. Heck, you may even lose a pound even eating your donut tomorrow because your body's getting used to everything. But if you add that donut into your diet on the way to work every single day for a week, for a month, for a year, for 2 years, you're going to see that difference in your body, in your physical appearance, the way you're feeling, because you're getting all that sugar and junk in the morning. And on the flip side, you skipping a donut tomorrow isn't going to change on the scale. It's not going to change tomorrow. But you eliminating that 300, nothing, not nutrient dense, it's just loaded in nothing but sugar and crap, really, isn't going to make a difference tomorrow. But you taking that out of your diet and replacing it with Shakeology, replacing it with a healthy, lean breakfast loaded in nutrients, that's going to make a difference on the scale in a week, in a month, in a year. And it talks about that, just little life changes, the person who, communicates with their spouse a little bit more, just those little things. And I'll tell you, reading personal development has strengthened me and strengthened the relationship with my husband, because it's really worked on our entire health and our emotional health and making sure our mental health, everything's in check. And that's really what it's about, because that's what healthy is. It's more than just a number on a scale or inches lost. And so you can choose to read any kind of personal development, listen or read, but I would highly recommend this. You can also buy it on Amazon. It's like $7, $8 on Amazon if you're someone who likes the actual book. If you have Prime, you can get it shipped free. But because I'm that kind of person who can't read on a screen, but I can, I like to take those notes. So you read your personal development of some sort every single day, you're going to get a point. And then you logging your workout and Shakeology every single day in the app is going to earn you that point. You get 2 points per day here. So if you only log your Shakeology that day, you just get 1 point. Or if you only log your workout that day, you only get 1 point. You can earn in this category, it says up top, in this category, you can earn up to 7 points a week for your Shakeology and 6 points for logging your workout. The reason for that is most programs require a rest day. And so the points wouldn't be fair if, someone has a rest day or whatnot. So you can earn up to 6 points for your workout during this week and 7 points for your Shakeology still. So does that make sense so far? Does anyone have questions? I'm going to stop sharing just so I can see faces. Any questions? If the points totally overwhelm you, if you're someone that is not, I'm a competitive person by nature, so points drive me. If there's a prize, you can give me a roll of toilet paper at the end of a challenge, and I would totally go for it, because that's who I am. I'm very competitive like that. And so if it overwhelms you, you do not have to keep track of points. That is up to you if you want to be in on the drawings for the weekly prizes. That's just up to you. It's your personality types. And if it's overwhelming you, don't worry about it. But I tried to keep it super simple so you guys can have access to that. So the last thing I want to show you is the resources that you guys have available to you at your fingertips. And I want to show you kind of how to open them, because I know it can be difficult. And with Facebook changing things every single day, like moving things over here for us, it can be kind of confusing. So what I want to do is show you how to access everything that's available to you. There's so much here. If you click, so this is that Drive Your Life project with Ashley's Tribe. This is the homepage. If you click on photos, okay? You will see a bunch of things. Don't worry about this stuff, but click albums, okay? Once you get into the albums, you will see, and there's more than one page here. So realize that, you know, you can like click here, but there's meal preps, meal prep and planning, healthy snack ideas, personal, these are my personal meal plans. So in here, what you do is if you want to go into this particular album, you're going to click on the album and you'll see that nothing's here. There really is. Facebook makes you click in again into the actual photo album. So this is my personal meal plan. And right here on the right-hand side, and realize like this has a see more button. It's kind of hidden because there's a balloon link right there. You can click that see more. And these are tons of meal plans. So this is 10 weeks of meal plans. And these are others that other coaches have made meal plans that you guys can have access to as well. So like these are 2 weeks of when I did quarter force, I had these which follow the portion control container. So you can click on that link and it'll take you straight into meal plans and everything. I don't know why my internet's being slow, guys. I'm sorry. But you know, here is meal plans totally laid out for you with recipes at the bottom. On this particular meal plan has all the recipes and everything that you need to be successful at this. So you don't have to follow this, you know, to the T, but maybe you can get ideas. Maybe you like this grilled chicken Dijon recipe, and so you're going to take that and you're going to put that in on your meal for Friday night. So that is totally available to you at your fingertips. You know, this is part of the challenge pack that you got is access to all this information. So, and there's so much here, and I continually add stuff all the time in here. So realize that. I'm going to go back into the files just so you guys can see other ones that we have. Oops, I meant photos. I'm sorry. Into the photos here. And this banner will change. These are the weekly winners. There's 2 groups going on. Actually, this will be the 3rd group, one starting to end. But this will be updated every week with our weekly challengers. Who's rocking it? Who, you know, who are the winners out of the 3 challenge groups? Will be posted up here. So again, click on the photos, click into the albums. You know, there's how-to videos if you want to figure out how to do certain things. Recipes that are posted in the group are here. You know, you can click through Shakeology recipes. This has a file for vanilla, strawberry, chocolate, cafe latte. If you're having trouble with the containers, there's, you know, a whole album there. Just remember that you have to double click into it, because once you click into it, it's not going to show you anything. You have to click again into that recipe in order to get the files here all on this side once it loads. So, and again, make sure you click that see more button so you can see that there's more tools here. So, yes, any questions about this part? Okay. The last thing I just wanted to touch base, and if any of the other coaches on here want to, you know, hop on and add to it, or if any of you guys have questions, is I wanted to give you guys my best meal plan tips. I have always struggled with the nutrition part because I had someone telling me what I needed to do to work out, right? I had to hit play and they tell me exactly the move I needed to do, but no one was in my kitchen telling me exactly what to put in the frying pan or, you know, how to put it all together. And I came from a very unhealthy family. In fact, I have a mom who had gastric bypass and a sister that's had gastric bypass. And, you know, and which is great. It was perfect for them. It's what they needed. But it kind of tells you the family I grew up in, we ate out more than we ate in. So this is something I had to learn. And this is still, my coaches know me and they'll laugh. Like, I always joke, I'll never have a 6-pack because I love my M&Ms. And it's all about balance. And so, you know, we live by the 80-20 rule at our house. Some coaches live by like the 90-10 where they eat healthy 90% of the time and they allow them to have cake. You know, we schedule a cheat meal. Every Friday night is a cheat meal at our house. Every once in a while we have 2 cheat meals during the week. We try and stick with that one cheat meal, but we pre-plan. If we say, okay, we're going to Olive Garden tonight, we go to their menu, we look, or the website, we look at the options so we know what we're going to split that night. And we know what our better options are before we eat out. And so realize that, it really is about balance. You can't deprive yourself of all things good. It's okay to have a slice of cake. If you look at the meal plan, it's allowed. And you got to take a yellow container, look through the meal plan, that's all in there. But you've got to allow yourself to enjoy. If you're having a birthday party, allow yourself to go to the party and have a slice of cake. But before you go, eat before you go, so you don't end up having 6 slices of pizza like I used to do, and the salad that's loaded in ranch, and the breadsticks that you dip, the ranch in, and everything else. It's just those little things that are going to make the big difference. It's the compound effect. Those small things that you plan and prep for so that you can succeed. Number 1 is don't overcomplicate it. When I look at my meal plan, this is how I do it, and other coaches do it differently, but I want to, like I said, I'm very simple-minded. So I struggle the most with dinners. What are we going to do for dinner? So once I can figure out what healthy dinners we're going to have for the week, everything else gets a little bit easier, because what I do is, let's say on Friday night, we're going to have barbecue chicken, or let's do Monday night because it's the beginning of the week. But Monday night, we're going to have barbecue chicken on pita bread pizza. And so that's what we're going to have for dinner. What I do with that is I take that meat, whatever the meat was, because that's usually the hardest thing to cook and prep and everything else, is the meat part, is I take that meat and I put it in my lunch the next day. Now, let's say I don't want a pizza. I might take that barbecue chicken and I might put it over some lettuce, some green leaf lettuce, add a quarter avocado. I might add some corn into it. I might add some tomatoes and sprouts or whatever it is. And I'm going to make a salad with that leftover barbecue chicken pizza. Let's say we're going to have tacos for dinner on, Tuesday night. And so maybe Wednesday night, I throw that taco meat into a wrap and I make a lettuce wrap or a whole wheat tortilla wrap or pita wrap or something like that. So once I plan my dinners, and this is where we've made it kind of a lifestyle for our family, is whatever we have for dinner, I'm going to have normal food that my kids are going to eat. And then for lunch, it's already prepped. I just need to add my veggies or throw it into a wrap or something along those lines. So don't overthink it. You don't have to think every single meal, because you can, instead of using leftovers, sometimes we all get sick of spaghetti for 3 days straight, right? You can take that spaghetti meat that you made and throw it into something else, throw it over some, zucchini, or throw it into another mix of something else. So with that said, I'm going to give you my 2 people who know me know that I love my crock pot. And so I want to explain how I prep my meals with my crock pot. First of all, at our house, we usually do chicken or we do ground turkey. Those are the 2 meats that we typically use 24/7. I don't buy a whole lot of other meat. So chicken, I'm going to start with my chicken recipe. What I do is I take it straight from the freezer because I buy it when it's on sale, and I, stock up on it when it's on sale. So I'll pull it straight from my freezer. I throw it into my crock pot with chicken broth, low sodium chicken broth, and you can even do water if you want water. But we do low sodium chicken broth. We use Mrs. Dash. Mrs. Dash seasoning is all sodium free. And they're very flavorful. So we use Mrs. Dash to flavor it. So I put the chicken in, the low sodium chicken broth. I flavor it. Usually I use Mrs. Dash garlic and herb and onion and herb. Because at our house, garlic and onion belong on pretty much every meal. And so we use those 2. And so when it's done, you can cook on high for 4 to 6 hours, or on low 4 to 6 hours, and on high usually 3 to 5 hours on high. But when it's done, it'll literally just shred apart. You can take 2 forks, you can throw it in your KitchenAid, mix it up real fast, and it'll just shred. And so that chicken, what I'll do is I have now prepped chicken for 2 to 3 meals. So maybe tonight, I throw that chicken into a frying pan, add a little taco seasoning, and we have taco salad for Monday night. And then, because I'll pre-portion out, I forgot to say that, after I shred the chicken, I'll put it in 3 containers. So Monday night, Tuesday night, and Wednesday night. So I take that chicken, depending on what I'm going to be cooking that day. Let's say we're going to do tacos. Like I said, I'll throw that meat into the frying pan, add a little taco seasoning to it, and put it, make our tacos. Let's say I'm going to have salsa chicken. Maybe the next night we're going to have salsa chicken, so I'll put it in, again, that same chicken in the frying pan, add some salsa to it, mix it up, throw it over rice, and I have dinner. And so, maybe Wednesday night, and my brain is totally gone because I took a nap and I'm not thinking. But let's say Wednesday night we have chicken salad maybe for dinner that night. And so, I take that same, I don't even have to flavor that. I can just, add some garlic powder, add some celery, some grapes, and, we do use mayonnaise, but we use the olive oil mayonnaise at our house. So it's a little bit better. But we've also used it with Greek yogurt, which was good. I just like it that way. That's one of my weaknesses. So yes, so you can do that. So that is how we prep a lot. We put that chicken in the crock pot. It takes literally 2 to 3 minutes to prep that chicken in the crock pot, and it's good for 3 meals. And obviously how much you put in the crock pot depends on how big your family is. We have 2 adults and 2 kids. So, and my kids are 5 and almost 2. So they're not eating a ton right now. And the other thing for ground turkey is it's the same thing. What you can do with ground turkey is you can throw it in the crock pot and you add a 1/4 cup of water for every pound of ground turkey in there. So if you have 2 pounds of turkey, it's going to be a 1/2 cup of water, and you can add your seasonings into it. So you can add your Mrs. Dash, whatever you're going to use to flavor it. And again, you can use that for, when it's done, separate it, it'll be all cooked, separate it into 3 containers, and maybe you use that for spaghetti. You're going to have that with zucchini noodles that night. Was it a zoodle? I can always forget what they're called. When you sterilize your zucchini. You can use it. Sloppy Joe casserole over zucchini is amazing. We do that all the time at our house. Or bell pepper nachos. Those are 3 different options for 3 different meals for, that you can eat with your family. And so, super easy. Because once that meat's cooked, you'll find that everything else is kind of easy. Your husband can cut up a couple of veggies before, if you're going to be home late for work, or if you have older kids that can help prep dinner, you can leave a note for them with a little sticky, at 6 o'clock, cut up some chives or whatever it is. And, because the main part's done. And so you can really make it a family affair and make it so your whole family is involved in this whole process with you. So those are my best meal prep tips. And I can, help you out how I, as best as I can too. And there's other coaches here to help you. But does anyone have questions about how this is going to work? Any fears you have, anything along those lines?
Hi, I have a couple questions.
Yes. Who is this?
Okay, this is Misty. Sorry, I'm on my Droid, so
Perfect.
I can't see what you were doing.
Oh, perfect.
Are you gonna have your first question? Are you gonna have your video up on that same site so that I can go? Because I could hear what you were saying, but I wasn't able to walk through and see what all the different things you were getting into.
Yes. As soon as this is done, I have to save, and then I'll post it to YouTube, and I'll post the link in the chat box. So you can.
Okay, awesome. Okay. And then I know you went over it before, but I just wanted to be clear. So this week, we're not going to don't start the Shakeology stuff until next week. Is that correct?
You
just
can
do
start,
the pictures and stuff.
Yeah. So you can go ahead and start. Some people they have ordered theirs, they haven't even gotten their challenge back, and other people have it in their hand. So you can start the quicker you start, the better it is for you, right? The points just won't start counting, but you working out and you starting this process and learning how to prep and stuff this week is the best thing you can do. So you can really, get used to it. And then you'll see me starting to log tomorrow on the app. You'll see me log my workout and my Shakeology still tomorrow. It just won't count towards the actual point until to make sure everyone has their stuff when we get going.
Okay. All right, awesome. Yeah, because I'm the type that I'm if I hold off a week, I'm going to drag myself. It'll be even more. So just like start on it tomorrow and like really get in. Like I know for me that'll help me. So just wanted to make sure that was okay.
Oh yeah, and you will see me. The better, the quicker if you have it, like you said, you're ready. You ordered it, you're pumped. We want you to get going. So.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anything else from anyone? Okay. Like I said, guys, I'm super excited to get to know you. This is like my favorite thing. I wake up so excited. I can tell you challenger after challenger after challenger who has lost weight, kept it off, and now their kids are doing it, their families are doing it, they're changing lives. And so this is a 60-day challenge. At day 30, during that week, sometimes it's like day 36, depending on how, like, what day Monday actually starts on day 1, what the date is. We're going to come together and we're going to have a Zoom chat again just to celebrate our successes and talk it out. And that's if you want to invite any one of your friends to join, they can join in with us on the next 30 days challenge and, kind of go from there. But we'll come together and we'll celebrate success and get us rejuvenated and refocused for the next 30 days. But, you're in the group chats together, so go add one another as a friend. If you see someone you connect with, go add them as a friend. Make this like your lifelong process. Make these people your friends and your buddies and really enjoy every minute of it. So I look forward to it. Have a wonderful night. If you have any questions, put it in that chat box. Message your coach directly. We are all here for you to help you see success. And we guarantee it. You just have to move your feet and put in the work. And I promise your life will be changed. So have a wonderful night, guys. I look forward to getting to know you guys.